Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Sunday afternoon, 11 races to look at. Let's go to my buddy Pete Aiello. He was my co-host earlier today. He's got track. He's got weather conditions.
11 races on a Sunday program in South Florida with a fast main track and a firm turf course and a carryover in the Super High 5 on race number 1. Let's go to race number 1 on turf at a mile and the 16th. Maiden claimers in for a $12,500 price tag. Scratch number 8, Sarasota Girl, a field of 10. The favorite was the 4, Rosa Star.
Racing at Gulfstream. On the outside, Queen Soldat gets the first call, but rushing between horses. Here's Drama in the Rain to take over. Olivia W. away in second. Queen Soldat out of there third. Catnip Kitten is together with Rosa Star from behind the speed, and they're racing ahead of Tapazar Girl. Streak of Kitten is at the rail. Boastful Contessa's between horses. The two at the back are Andrea's Pride and Rote to a Diva. Around the first turn they go, and Drama in the Rain gets clear to lead 3 parts of a length. Olivia W. on the outside is second. Queen Soldat is third. Good trip early for Rosa Star, racing in fourth. Out 3 wide fifth is Catnip Kitten. 2.5 to Tapazar Girl, racing outside of Streak of Kitten. Then it's another 2 to the gray Boastful Contessa. She's third last. Second last is Rote to a Diva, and Andrea's Pride is last of the 10 after the opening quarter went in just 25 and 1. Down the backstretch they go, and with the advantage, it's still Drama in the Rain, 3 parts of a length. Now on the outside, Queen Soldat moves to take second. Olivia W. third. Catnip Kitten to the outside of hemmed in Rosa Star. Then Tapazar Girl and Streak of Kitten ahead of Boastful Contessa. Andrea's Pride is out of last, and the trailer now is Rote to a Diva. Around the far turn they race with less than 3/8 to come. With the advantage, it's still Drama in the Rain. 3 wide Rosa Star. 4 wide Tapazar Girl. Backpedaling is Queen Soldat. Streak of Kitten and Catnip Kitten are still right there as they're at the top of the stretch. It's Drama in the Rain who turns first with the lead. To the attack, Rosa Star down the center and Tapazar Girl. Streak of Kitten is loose and charging with on the outside Andrea's Pride. Final 1/8 of a mile. It's still Drama in the Rain in front. On the outside, Rosa Star. Rosa Star gaining on Drama in the Rain. This is going to get very close. Here it is. Too close to call. Drama in the Rain fought hard. Rosa Star right alongside in 1:45 and 2.
Number 4, Rosa Star, getting a bad reputation for not wanting to go by. She ends up second again today as the win goes to number 6, Drama in the Rain, under a nice ride from Miguel Vasquez for Denani and Oakley Thoroughbred Racing and trainer Leo Asperwa Jr. It was 4, Rosa Star, who got a slice ahead of the 1, Andrea's Pride. We go now to the second race, leadoff leg of the early pick 4. Today's second race brings out maiden claimers at 6.5 furlongs. A price tag here was $10,000. Field of 9 signed on. The favorite was the 8. Congrats this.
And they're off. Awkward getaway for Uncle Yolanda. Cash on hand away quickly from between horses. St. Larned moves to challenge up on the outside as Sun Shines Out. Away in fourth is Operated. These top 4 have 3 on Congrats This, who gets a good spot early. He's 5th behind the speed. Then Coconut Man racing ahead of That's All He Wrote. The 2 at the back are MacGyver KC and Uncle Yolanda. Down the backstretch they go with rail position and the lead. Cash on hand, 3 parts of a length. St. Larned is there second. 3 wide, Sunshine's out third. Gap of 3 lengths to an improving Congrats This, who's into fourth. Around Operated, and then it's That's All He Wrote. Uncle Yolanda is inside of Coconut Man and far back to MacGyver KC. 23 seconds for the opening quarter speed, less than 3 furlongs to go. Cash on hand on the inside, St. Larned on the outside. They're at the 5/16 in lockstep. Running home a bit from fourth is the favorite, Congrats This, back to 5th, and That's All He Wrote with a 1/4 mile left to get. They move past the opening half mile in 46 and 3, and they're at the top of the stretch. St. Larned relaxed early, and he's got something in the tank here. He kicks away to a 3-length lead. Cash on hand is clearly second. The battle's for third. Sun Shines Out, Congrats This, and That's All He Wrote. But speaking of That's All He Wrote, St. Larned is kicking away. St. Larned will win the second easy by 3 in the end. Cash on hand to clear second. Sun Shines Out third.
Well, it's the 2 horses exiting the same race who run 1-2 to kick off the early pick 4, with number 3, St. Larned, coming away with the maiden diploma under jockey Jose Alvarez for Kathy Macheski and on trainer Anna Marcy. Number 1, Cash on Hand, was second, ahead of number 5, Sun Shines Out, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, first leg of a pick 3 on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. Scratch the 4 and the 6, heavily favored, number 2, Dubai.
And they're off. From between horses, My Masterpiece wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Thanks Mom moves to be second. Hannah Catherine drops over to the rail and takes over third. As Arch is fourth early, racing ahead of the 2 at the back along the trail, and the favorite Dubayan. Around the first turn they go. My Masterpiece, the leader, leads a length and a half over second running Thanks Mom. Third is Hannah Catherine. Fourth is As Arch. Dubayan at the rail is fifth. And along the trail, sixth and last, and about 6 lengths off the lead of My Masterpiece. My Masterpiece and Jeffrey Sanchez to the backstretch on top 3 parts of length. Thanks Mom on the outside is second. Good trip early for Hannah Catherine. She's third. As Arch is on her outside fourth, a gap of 2 to Dubayan. Unhurried at this stage while racing fifth and better than 6 lengths off the lead and 2 lengths to the trailer along the trail. They make their way to the half-mile mark of the contest with My Masterpiece putting up the numbers. Leads the way a length and a half. Second, Thanks Mom. Third, Hannah Catherine. Fourth is As Arch. Fifth is Dubayan, starting to tack on a touch, and the trailer is along the trail. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Sanchez lets out a notch on My Masterpiece, and she goes to a 3-length lead now. Second is Thanks Mom, but she's all in. Hannah Catherine is next. Dubayan not firing yet. She's still better than 6 lengths off the lead with less than a quarter of a mile to get. Off the turn in the stretch drive, leader My Masterpiece, Hannah Catherine to the attack now, and here's Hannah Catherine to take on and take over from My Masterpiece. Along the trail is next with Dubayan just flat today, as Hannah Catherine has the lead close to home, and Hannah Catherine and Edgar Prado will win it. 3 parts of a length. Second is My Masterpiece. Third is along the trail. Dubayan, no excuses. She ran fourth in 1:29.3.
Number 3, Hannah Catherine, proves her last race was no fluke as she comes right back for another victory here today. And the jockey Edgar Prado gets along with his daughter of Dr. Peach, trained by Eddie Broom for the Masa Rasa. It's Hannah Catherine in the third. 5, My Masterpiece second. 8, along the trail, ran third. We go to the 4th race now. The 4th race, a starter allowance race at 5.5 furlongs over the main track. Field of 7 signed on. The favorite was the Old Man Comebacker, number 3, Blings Express.
And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. Lined up across the course with Blings Express putting his gray neck on top. Here's a fellow gray Salambo moving to challenge. Away in third is Shackelford Storm. Down inside Dr. Harlan, followed by Zolza. The fish fan is out wide, and the trailer is Resident. They pass the half mile and move to the far turn. Salambo gets clear. Salambo now 3 parts of a length. Second, Shackelford Storm. Back to third is the favorite Blings Express. Here's Fish Fan moving 4 wide on the course. 3 wide is Zolza. In behind the runners is Dr. Harlan looking for a way through, and Resident is last. 22-4 for the opening quarter speed, inside 5/16 from home. Advantage to Salambo. Gaffleone trying to get into the clear with the favorite Blings Express. He's now hemmed in by Shackelford Storm and Fish Fan. Dr. Harlan's going to try a rail opportunity, and they're at the top of the stretch. Salambo is the leader. Blings Express loose and charging, and Dr. Harlan's up the inside. Final 1/8 of a mile. Salambo's still there. Dr. Harlan closing ground toward the rail. Blings Express is third inside the final closing yards, and Salambo is still there. Salambo in front. Second is Dr. Harlan. Third is Blings Express, and Fish Fan finished fourth.
Number 3, Blings Express, runs a good race, all things considered, but has to settle for a minor award today as the Elizabeth Dobles train rolls on, with number 4, Salambo, getting the victory under a nice ride from Sammy Camacho, as Elizabeth Dobles continues to win everything in sight. This one for owners Lawrence Sargent and Michelle Rosa. Let's go to the 5th race, the Sunday feature race, and it was a good one, the Mechie Stakes. The mile is 16th on turf for $75,000 in guaranteed purse money. Scratch the 3, 7, 9, and 10. The favorite was the 5, Driven by Thunder.
And they're off in the Mechie. Level beginning, War Giant and Driven by Thunder, the first two out. Cowboys Hero is third. Down at the inside, Cheyenne's Colonel, followed by My Point Exactly. And Ambassador Jim is last of all, but he's not far away, as there's no more than 4 lengths from first to last in the charge to the clubhouse turn. It's War Giant who gets clear and leads by a length and a half. 3 wide, Driven by Thunder. From between horses, Cowboys Hero, and at the rail, it's Cheyenne's Colonel. Back to 5th is the gray My Point Exactly, 3 lengths off the pace, and the trailer is Ambassador Jim. 24-1 for the opening quarter speed as they race into the backstretch. It's return turf horse War Giant on top, a length and a half. Driven by Thunder is there second on the far outside. My Point Exactly going to try to force the favorite to go as Cowboys Heroes in the 2-path and Cheyenne's Colonels is at the rail. Iro Rendon and Ambassador Jim have a good seat at the back through a 47 3/2 mile. Inside half a mile to go to the wire in the Mecky Stakes, and the leader is still War Giant by a length and a half. Driven by Thunder patiently handled Cowboys Hero between horses. Cheyenne's Colonel asked to quicken to keep his spot wide on the course in My Point Exactly, and the trailer is still Ambassador Jim as he starts to get underway as they run around the far turn. It's War Giant held together under Jaramillo in front 3 parts of a length. On the outside, here's Barrios with Driven by Thunder. Tucked in, no place to go yet for Cowboys Hero. He'll try to thread the needle for Lugo, and they're at the top of the stretch. Cowboys Hero cut the corner, and now he takes the lead. Back to second is War Giant down the center, Driven by Thunder. Ambassador Jim and Cheyenne's Colonel are next. 16th to go. Up front, it's Cowboys Hero in front by a length and a half. War Giant second best to the Mecky winner, Cowboys Hero. War Giant is second, and third was Ambassador Jim, then Driven by Thunder.
Number 2, Cowboys Hero, exited the same race as Driven by Thunder, but what looked like a horse who needed that last race. That ended up being true as he gets the stakes tally here today under a nice ride from jockey Carlos Lugo, trainer Kiko D'Angelo, and Charlotte Racing Stable. Second, number 6, War Giant, in a good try ahead of the 8, Ambassador Jim, ran third. Time for a commercial timeout. The Rainbow Six sequence still to come right after this.
And the Princess Rudy with a quarter mile left to go. 4 off the top of the turn. Race for the Kathleen O'Connell barn in front by 5 with just an 1/8 of a mile to go. And she's turning in this into a runaway. The powerhouse performance. She punches her ticket to the Breeders' Cup and wins by 5.
And Ghost Zipper is pulling away. Zapper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Ghost Zapper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of the Rainbow Six. 2-year-old fillies of the maiden claiming variety. They race 5.5 furlong, $35,000 price tag. Scratch the 3 and 5, a field of 6. Off-time favorite number 2, Ms. Chaplin.
And they're off. Syzygy was a step slow to get going. Good start from the inside for Ms. Chaplin, who's headed off for the early lead. I'll Do It My Way moves to take second. Irish Thunder out of there third. Joplin is away fourth, and Syzygy, and the trailer is Teacher Drama. They head to the half-mile point, and it's Miss Chaplin, the daughter of Rattlesnake Bridge, on top by a length over I'll Do It My Way, who moves to challenge from second. 3 back to Irish Thunder in range third. 3 clear of Joplin fourth. Outside in Teacher Drama, and Syzygy is last. 23 seconds for a reasonable opening quarter speed. At 6 to 5, Ms. Chaplin leads the way by a neck. I'll Do It My Way, asked to quicken and get on term second. Irish Thunder is still in range from third. Ducks back to the inside under Camacho. Back to fourth and Joplin with a quarter of a mile left to get. Ms. Chaplin off the turn with the lead. Toward the inside, Irish Thunder has a shot if she can get out. She's trying to get loose as I'll Do It My Way tries to keep her in. Joplin is next inside that final furlong. It's still Ms. Chaplin, but here's Irish Thunder, and here's Joplin motoring down the stand side. Joplin gobbling up the ground. Joplin going away. Second is Irish Thunder. Third is Miss Chaplin. And fourth is I'll Do It My Way.
The pace too swift for the speed horses in race number 6. Running on from off the speed and getting the victory was number 4, Joplin, under a strong ride from Jeffrey Sanchez, trainer Stanley Gold, and the Arundel Farm. Second, number 7, Irish Thunder, ahead of number 2, Ms. Chaplin, ran third. The Go to the 7th race now, the start of a very tough late pick 5 sequence. Starter allowance optional claiming event on turf. Price tag attached here was $50,000. Scratch number 10, Our Prerogative, a field of 9. Favorite was the 8, Passion Plus.
From the rail, Lady Nina gets the first call. Passion Plus is away in the top flight today. Looking like a queen, splits horses, and on the far outside, it's bright side of the road. Yako and the lime colors saving ground toward the inside, racing ahead of Dervin and Annabella Queen. Trieste is out wide while second last, and the early trailer is Conquest Hard Cherry. They make their way around the first turn. Christian Torres and Lady Nina on top a length and a half. Racing from second, that's Looking Like a Queen. On from third, Passion Plus. Yako is at the inside and races from fourth. 3 clear of Dervin, who's now fifth. Bright side of the road is sixth. Annabella Queen is seventh. Trieste is eighth. And ninth and last is Conquest Hard Cherry. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they continue, and Lady Nina has the lead by a half a length. No breather for her, though, as Looking Like a Queen moves to challenge from second. Passion Plus and her barn buddy Yako have had good runs of it. They're third and fourth, respectively. Racing ahead of Dervin, who's now fifth. Back to sixth, this bright side of the road. 3 in front of Conquest Hard Cherry, then Trieste and Annabella Queen. 47 and 4 for the year, 47 and 1 rather for the opening half mile as they round the far turn. With the advantage, it's still Lady Nina Looking Like a Queen second. Passion Plus getting started on the outside, then Yako. Barrios giving some rein to Trieste to try to work home while 5 wide. Dervin just to her inside in the wrap at top of the stretch. They converge on Lady Nina Looking Like a Queen, Passion Plus, Yako, Annabella Queen, Trieste and Dervin. They're all right there at less than an eighth of a mile to go. Looking Like a Queen, Lady Nina, Passion Plus lifting late. Passion Plus trying to nail Lady Nina, but Lady Nina is digging in and hanging on. Christian Torres so good on the lead as Lady Nina turns away all challenges in 129 and 1.
Number 8, Passion Plus, has to settle for second as jockey Christian Torres puts on a clinic in terms of rating speed as Lady Nina was in front every step of the way, and she turned away all challenges under Christian Torres for trainer Roger Lauren and Lauren Stable. 8, Passion Plus, a no-excuse second, ahead of the 4, Looking Like a Queen, who ran third. We go to the 8th race now, a first finish line race for 2-year-old maidens of the special weight variety. A field of 8 signed on. Favorite ended up being the 1, Kimura.
And they're off. Good start at the rail for Kimura, who heads off for the early lead. Song River moves to take second. Mystic coming home is third. Newcomer Awesome Indra driven into third now. Out wide of her is Mandamus. Mandamus is now moving up to the third spot and on the move here as they fly around the far turn. Emperor Song and Nana Dude left behind with Sassy Cat even farther back. Around the far turn they go. Song River by a neck. Up on the outside, it's Mandamus. And Mandamus now puts a neck on top. From third and Kimura, she's not finished. She'll be put into the clear for a re-rally. Well clear of Awesome Indra. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. They went 22 seconds for the opening quarter speed. Mandamus and Jaramillo come away with the lead, but Kimura is charging again on the outside. Here's Kimura coming after Mandamus, who's very green. It's Kimura on the outside to take the lead. Mandamus is back to second. Song River is third. Kimura and Tyler G. Well, what a second. Mandamus third, got close, but I think Song River outdid Awesome Indra, who was flying home at 51 and 4.
Money well spent on the debut daughter of Proud Citizen as number 1, Kimura, comes away with the maiden tally as Tyler Gaffleone put her into the race early and then wisely backed off. On for the re-rally and the victory for trainer Jorge Delgado and Joker Racing. 6, Mandamus second. 7, Song River was third, ahead of the 5, Awesome Indra, who ran fourth. Put this race down as a key race possibility. Some very talented fillies exit this one. Let's go to the 9th race and start the late pick 3, 5 furlongs on turf. Claimers in for $10,000. Scratch the 5 and the 12, a field of 10. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Check to last at the beginning was Don't Spin Me. Good start out wide for Play That Tone, who's going to try to work over, but Shanghai Sweetheart and Grand Diamond are already beat her to the punch. Away in fourth is Lil Bubbly. Arriving at the rail, Enduro's Tigress takes over fifth ahead of a wide-running Gossip Isle, then Moonlit Sea and Little Nicole. Fire Angel Michaela's second last, and after an awkward start, Don't Spin Me is last. Around the far turn they go. Shanghai, Sweetheart, and Jesus Rios with the advantage. Grand Diamond second. Play That Tone a 3-wide third. Enduro's Tigris with every opportunity from there. Fourth while needing racing room. Followed fifth by Gossip Isle. Then comes Lil Bubbly, and they're at the top of the stretch. Shanghai, Sweetheart with the lead. On the outside, Play That Tone. Enduro's Tigris banged around while looking for racing room. Trying to follow her was Little Nicole. No place to go. Final eighth of a mile. Play That Tone now takes a clear lead. Enduro's Tigris, Grand Diamond, and loose late is Moonlit Sea. To the wire, Play That Tone is in front. Grand Diamond is second, closer for third, either Enduro's Tigris or Moonlit Sea.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for race number 10 on the program. First half of the late daily double. Claimers at 5.5 furlongs and for a price tag of $16,000. Field of 9 signed on. Another wide open betting race.
And they're out. From the center, Blue Eyed Beth commences well. So does Princess Latina, and so does an inside running Jerry's Big Win. Chicky the Gray outsprinted while fourth. Back to fifth, Lil Be Quick, ahead of Only in August. Then First Time Proud. Second last, My Cotton Candy, and Tong Shu, last of all, half a mile from home. Blue Eyed Beth is the speed of the speed and leads by a length. Princess Latina is second. Jerry's Big Win pockets up third. Chicky the Gray is back to fourth, ahead of Lil Be Quick in fifth. Then down inside goes First Time Proud, ahead of Only in August. Second last, My Cotton Candy, and Tong Shu is last as Gaff Leon got off the rail with the third horse, Jerry's Big Win, to try to launch a rally at these top two, Blue Eyed Beth and Princess Latina. Jerry's Big Win is third. She's tacking on pretty well. Back to fourth and Chicky the Gray, then Lil Be Quick, and they're at the top of the stretch. Blue Eyed Beth, Princess Latina, sitting ducks for Jerry's Big Win, who's let go on the outside to try to color Princess Latina, who's finding a bit more for pressure. 16th to go. Jerry's Big Win on the outside. Princess Latina, it will not go away. Princess Latina right back at Jerry's Big Win. These two, Princess Latina. Princess Latina pinned her ears and said, "Oh, no, you don't," turning away Jerry's Big Win and 104-3.
11th and final race on the program on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Maidens of the special weight variety. These were fillies and mares. Scratch the 11, Lady Fiorella. A field of 10. Favorites included 2, Perfect Kimberly S. and 3, La Chauffeur.
And runners away. Crypto Bullet missed the start about 4 lengths. Skyfos was away quickly toward the rail and looking for a clear advantage from Charlotte the Brit and Stormy Nelly, who try to get over. Away racing in fourth is Elite Appeal. Down inside, Perfect Kimberly S. follows along in fifth. Then it's a gap of 2 more to La Chauffeur. She's 2.5 clear of Adios, who's toward the back of the field. Just ahead back of her is Bev Strength, then Vino Doro. And after blowing the start, Crypto Bullet is last. They're stringing out over a lot of ground here. The pace must be pretty swift as they head into the backstretch. Skyfos leads by 2.5. The opening quarter was 22-1. That is indeed swift. From second, it's Stormy Nelly. From third, and Charlotte the Brit. 4 lengths back to Elite Appeal, then Perfect Kimberly S. She's at the rail. She's about 7 or 8 lengths off the sharp pace up ahead. 3 back to Adios, racing outside of La Chauffeur, who's 2 better than Bev Strength. Second last is Vino Doro, and Crypto Bullet has been last throughout as they swing to the far turn. Opening half mile was 46 seconds flat as they round the far turn. Skyfos has the lead. Stormy Nelly Nelly moves sharply to the leader now. Second, moving in from fourth is Elite Appeal. Third, Charlotte the Brit. La Chauffeur is scrubbed on, not gaining. On the outside, and here's a late run coming from both Adios and Vino Doro. Still plenty of chances here as they swing in. Charlotte the Brit is now up to take the lead. Stormy Nelly toward the inside is second. Perfect Kimberly S. needs out to launch her bid. Outside of her, an Elite Appeal. Then comes Vino Doro and La Chauffeur. Charlotte the Brit clear under Hyro, and Charlotte the Brit now 3 on top. Elite Appeal, Perfect Kimberly S. second and third to Charlotte the Brit, who's 21-1. Fourth, La Chauffeur. Fifth is Stormy Nelly, then Adios in 129 and 3.
Well, we're Dark for Live Racing on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but we're back here on Thursday with a 9-race card. Our first race post, 1:15 p.m. And don't forget, it's the opening of the Saratoga meeting. So come out and bet our races. And, of course, we have the greatest simulcast center in the country. You can bet Saratoga, all the surrounding tracks. It'll be a lot of fun. So we'll have a great couple of days off here, and we'll be back. Great guns on Thursday.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.